listening to you, I don't have a lot of information about Root Mission. Could you give me a little more info on that?
Yeah, Roots mission, our mission is to continue to spread the gospel and to provide goods and services to individuals locally, which means here in the United States and internationally. But we have done I would say 80% of our work, we have done it in Limon. So we give out school supplies, we have given out pantries, food. We have done conferences at the Hospital Tony Fassi around HIV and AIDS. We do visits in the community. When we're there, we visit various youth groups to give them charlas. And also, you know, it intertwined with the other one. So, and here in the United States, we have worked with the homeless. We give out, like in the winter, socks and things like that, and work with different homeless, you know, community to give out goods and services. But as I say, we have done work in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, because sometimes people hear Santo Domingo and them think it's the area. But it's Santo Domingo, but it's Dominican Republic. We have done work there. We have done work there. We have done work in Panama. We have done work in Panama. And we have also done work in other countries, not physically that I was there, but we supported it. Like we supported another mission in providing bicycle for doctors in Cuba, which is their main mode of transportation. And we have sent goods to Africa and also to parts of the Caribbean.
Okay, we're definitely proud of you for that job that you are doing. That is amazing. I don't know, something else I was going to ask you about the LCG. All right, you said that there's a connection between the Root Mission and LCG.
Yeah, because a lot of times we do events together, you know, since I'm the founder and president of both of them. So again, it's helping people de bajos recursos, you know, helping people, and more so with LCG, it allows me, I'm part of Roots Mission too, to give my testimony around my addiction to alcohol, cocaine, crack. So it intertwined in that way. So it allows me to give my testimony. We have done videos, and just to be open so that youth could hear that no matter what, they don't have to use, they don't have to drink. And for those who already are caught up, that there is hope. So that's where the hope from Project Hope comes from.
Right.
Because I used for 20 years and I use hard. I mean, I would tell the youth, them, I said, listen, I drink enough liquor for y'all, I sniff enough cocaine for all of y'all, I smoke enough crack for all of y'all, so you don't need to do it. But still, there is hope, because a lot of people have recovered from drug addiction and have gone on to do great things to answer to their call. And one of the things I realized, and sometimes it's hard to understand, I had to go through what I went through to get to this point, to come to do these projects, to give my testimony, to give hope. Because if I've not gone through that, I couldn't give that. So no matter what, while I was out there, God was still protecting me, because he knew that he had a different plan for me, but I had to go through that. So, you know, it's what a wonderful thing it is to go back to my hometown and give this back, you know. And even in Limon, from the project I did, you know, how they say Limon is always painted negative. And from the research that I did through HIAFA, Limon, the youths, Limon have the lowest number of youths who are consuming alcohol and other drugs in the whole of Costa Rica. But the way they paint it is like all the youths in Limon are using alcohol and drugs. And in Limon, the youth start, Limon, Canton Central de Limon, the youth start drinking alcohol at a later age than the other cantons in Limon. So there's and when I go and speak about that, a lot of people, even officials, go, what? That's true? So what pleasure it is to give them that information that they're living there and they don't even know it, and to show that there are a lot of positive things going on in Limon, a lot of things. And just like every other place, there's crime, there's gang, there's drugs. Limon just small, so you hear everything.
And not only that, it's just the stereotype that, that they have on the province. But I am not surprised with those results, because one of the things that we have, that we grew up with, especially as people of African descent, is our values. We grew up with very strong values. You speak about the church, you speak about your spirituality, all of us. A lot of the people might not go to church, but we have the values. So I'm not surprising. I'm not surprising. I just think that is something that we must shout on the rooftop and let people know. Because, but in our daily life, we live those values. It's just, because the things that we know about the systemic racism in our country. But I am not surprised of those results. Diana, you wanted to say something?
And I speak about spirituality because, as you say, a lot of people, and I find it here too, even in the community of colors, Latino, a lot of them are not religious, but they have that strong spirituality background. So you have to know how to bring it to them, because a lot of them don't want to hear about church. And they're not going to go, but yet they're praying and they read their scriptures and they meditate. So as you say, in Costa Rica, Limon, people are very spiritual. They might not be religious, but they're very spiritual.